The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate all you tigers and tigresses growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, you get the Dow up 66. NASDAQ, we got up 15. S&Ps, we have up 2.5. And, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform yet, come over to our website at tfnn.com. You're going to see the Nadex banner right on the front and the right-hand side. You can click that. You can be up and running this Nadex platform right here, right now. And as we do each and every Wednesday and Friday, we get our man, Mr. Daryl Martin. Daryl, what's going on, brother?
Hey, man, how you doing?
We're doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm glad I trade Nadex. I mean, just the spikes that are happening right now.
Well, you know, yesterday was the ultimate in a spike, and specifically, folks, what ends up happening is that if you really had fast hands yesterday, you know, the spike up. If you were on that side, great, you could have got it. The spike back down 3 minutes later, you could have. And when I mean, you'd have to have been in the trade, whether it's long or short.
That's right.
But the reality is that you could have took the trade off, you know, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you just see the market spike like 10, 20, I mean, if you're on the Dow, you're looking at a 100-point move in a matter of minutes. Yeah,
no doubt. So let's just look at this market for a second, folks. So what did we do out here yesterday? What you did is this. 3 o'clock, you had the Bank of England come out saying, hey, listen, we're going to flood the system with money to make sure that the folks in England don't make a run on the banks, because I suspect what they're getting ready for, folks, is a run on the banks. That's the bottom line.
Right.
And, you know, what you do have is this. So picture how the deal is shaking out. The deal's shaking out in the propaganda, I think the propaganda out there anyway, is that they're saying, hey, you know, if Greece goes out of the European Union, it's going to be the end of the world for them. It's going to be the beginning of the world if they really go out of it, because they're just telling all the banks to take a hike. That's the real bottom line. And whoever has got their euros out or under their mattress or have dollars, well, you know what? Yeah, Greece is going to be a field day.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a buyer's field day.
That's right.
There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, you got this crazy election coming up on Sunday. And, you know, they're not even allowing polls in Greece right now to figure out what the election results are going to be for Sunday.
Yeah, well, that's been a law in Greece for a long time, though. That's.
I know, but I mean, you think about it, there's no idea of really what's going to happen. And I actually got an email from my broker this morning.
Yes.
That said, beware, this is coming out. There's going to be increased volatility. If you have any positions, really take into consider your risk management. I mean, they were basically saying, watch out on any position you're holding over this weekend because of what may come up.
Well, what you have, you know, and I got an email from our Tigress, Kathy Rico in Cambridge, right?
Yeah.
And what she sent over was from Odetta. I think it's Odetta. It's a you know, foreign currency, brokerage firm, a forex brokerage firm, and this brokerage firm, folks, is always open 24 hours a day. And they sent to their clients saying, bottom line, we are going to be closed.
Yes,
come
5 or 6 hours,
yeah,
something like that. Right?
No, they're closing this afternoon.
Oh, really?
They're closing this afternoon. They're not going to allow people to trade, and it's the first time ever. And that has to do with folks that they don't want folks to get blown up, or they don't want themselves to get blown up.
Yeah,
and I think it's a smart move.
That's right. Yeah.
They better be flat then if they don't want to get blown up, right?
I'm sorry?
So they better be flat going into the weekend then.
Exactly. No, exactly.
They can even manage their risk.
Yeah, totally. There's no doubt about it. So let's talk a little bit about managing risk right here. You know, if you can explain to the folks, you know, exactly what your expertise is on the NASDAQ platform.
On the Nadex platform, basically my expertise is I go in and I basically help people find the best
Tom O'Brien
spreads
School
to
of
trade,
English.
the easiest way to trade those spreads.
Yes.
And, you know, you go in and there's a lot of different things to look at because Nadex has so many different trading opportunities. And on those trading opportunities, you may have 12, 13, 14, 15 different spreads that you're trying to choose from And again, they're box spreads. We talk about that all the time and how they limit your risk. You can't get whipped out. But when you get right down to it and you understand it and you totally get the concept, now you have to figure out which one of the spreads is the best spread.
Yes.
And so one of the things I always teach people is don't look at the risk first. And that sounds like a weird rule in trading. It's all about risk. But first, look at how far does it have to move to break even, because I don't care if it only has $5 risk. If the trade has to move 10 points before I can make back my $5,
Right.
That may not be of interest to me. So I may rather risk $10 or $15 if it only has to move, say, half a point or a point to be a break even.
Okay.
So I look at how far to break even, and then the ones that have an acceptable break even level, then I go in and I check out, now how much am I risking on the trades out of what's available? So you got to look at your time risk. You have to look at how far it has to move to break even, and you have to look at your risk dollars. So there's 3 areas that you really want to look at when you're doing that.
Now, see, I was lucky here, folks, because I was with Daryl last week in Dallas, and I saw the way that he sets this up, which is really cool. So do me a favor. What I'd like you to do right now is set me up a trade in the NASDAQ. See if you get, because I have the platform up right now, and I'll do a spread in the NASDAQ. But what he has this, it's pretty cool. So he has this analyzer. And this is direct from the Nadex, and it comes in, and he's written this software. And what it does is that it tells you what the best position to take is. And that would be whether you're a bull or a bear, folks. We're not saying going directionally. We're saying mathematically. What is that best position right now?
Exactly, yeah. So what it does, it goes in, I can say, do I want to buy or sell? And, we get the data feed live. Of course, the spread, the analyzer is a tool that we developed that we'll be bringing out to TFNN customers soon.
Right.
And if you go in and say, so what position are you looking that you'd want to take on the NASDAQ right now? You want to go long? You want to go short? What do you want to do?
I want to go, let me pull the Qs up for a second. So, let's see, Q.
Now, this will be on the NASDAQ 100, so the Qs are similar.
No, I understand that. Yeah, right. That's exactly right. That's why I want to do it. Okay. Yeah, I'd sell them right now. So I want to sell them.
Okay. So looking at them right now, I go in, I'll hit a little button here that'll tell me sell. And it'll pop up all of them. And then, one of the things I like to do is I don't want anything if it doesn't have at least a 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio, meaning for every dollar I'm risking, I can add the potential to make at least $2.
Okay.
Okay? And I like to keep my, risk as small as possible. A lot of the trades, let's see here, right now, I'm going in and checking these out, and it looks like we're up right around 25.55 right now.
Okay, you at the 415 expiration?
Yeah, I'm looking at different expirations, so I'm just looking at sort of like the price level is like we're going to be right around 25.55 for any kind of ceiling that we're looking at. So, if I want to go down to the 415 expiration, then I got several trades that are available to me, pretty good ones. But even checking those out, I got to move quite a bit. I got to move like 16 points. Okay.
Yeah, the spreads. I remember, I was talking to Daryl last night. I said the spreads are pretty wide, even yesterday when I was doing this.
Whereas, if I go up and let's look at like the noon.
Okay.
And let me just see if I can find a good one. Okay, if we look at the noon trade, then I actually have a trade where I only have to move, a few points down to be at break even.
I'll take that. Tell me which one.
Okay, so check out the one that's 25.25 to 25.55, expiring at noon.
I got it. Okay. So that's 25. I can get 25.24 or 25.49 right now, right?
Exactly.
So I'm risking 600 to make 2,400. Okay, I just hit it. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a good risk-reward ratio. Now, one thing I will let you know, too, to some of my experience on the Nadex, that's probably the one index I'm not as big on trading on the Nadex exchange, and they're going through and they're making things even better and better. But you notice how it ticks?
Okay.
So check out the tick compared to the actual underlying tick. So if you look at the market there and the way that the spreads tick, they're ticking in whole dollars.
Okay.
So you're going to have to move further to get a good trade, because that bid-ask spread and everything else, right?
I see. Okay, so what they're saying is, I'm with you there, but okay, so NQM2.
So what I may actually hop over and do, on the indexes, my two favorite ones are the small cap 2000s, the Russell.
Okay.
So like IWM.
Yeah.
Okay. Or the US 500. The US 500 is actually pretty cool because what it does for the S&P 500 futures, it ticks in 0.1. Whereas the S&P 500 futures themselves tick in quarters, the E-minis. And so you can go in and you actually get a tighter tick on Nadex with the US 500 than you do if you're trading the S&P 500 E-mini futures, because you're ticking in 0.1, 0.2, 0.3.
Right. So the real key there, though, is that how far away is it from, what is the premium you're paying?
Exactly. It's always going to be, it's what the premium is you're paying, which is your intrinsic and, your extrinsic value. So your real value. So some things that, if the ceiling's at 25.55 and the NASDAQ's at 25.52, then that's $3 of intrinsic value, real value. But let's say you got to sell it down at 5.50. Well, if it's at 25.55 and the NASDAQ's at 25.52, 3 points of intrinsic value and then 2 points of extrinsic time value right there. And so if you go to the US 500, you have ones where you only have to move, like, say, 2 points.
Is this the one at 12 o'clock, too?
What's that?
Is this the one at 12 o'clock you're talking about?
For 12 o'clock on the US 500, you can go in, you can look at 2 points at 11, 2 points at 12, which is really interesting. You can go in there. There's only a $5 additional risk on the one that trades at noon.
At noon,
okay. At noon.
So now, okay, so let's walk through this slow. So because I know we're giving you a lot of numbers here, folks, and if you're in your car going to work in the morning, it's not easy. We're at, this bid spread is 1327 by 1327.90.
And we're at 1329.50 right now.
Okay, so that's 2 points, and that's 12 o'clock, so it's an hour and a half. So 2 points. Interesting. Okay, so let's just picture this. Let's picture if I'm saying I'm going to sell it, and I want to sell five. Five, folks, equals one E-mini. So if I put 1327.20, okay, so I'm risking $140 to make $360, right?
Right. Now check this out. Now hop over to the 415 ones.
Okay, I won't do that one then. I'll hit the 415 ones. Here's the 400 one.
Yeah, let's go in, look at there's the 3 and the 400, and let's actually choose the 400.
I got the 400.
Because right now, and this is one of the most important things when I'm teaching people how to do this.
Okay.
If we compare the 415, the 1300 to 1330 box spread.
Yep.
And the 1290, the 1330 box spread that expires at 415. Okay, they expire at the exact same time, right?
Yeah, okay.
Right now they have the exact same risk. Okay? They have the exact same requirement to move to break even, but one of them can make $100 more than the other per spread. Okay. So that's the wider spread, the 400-point wide spread. So in this case, if you didn't look at the two, you could actually give up a potential $100. Yeah,
exactly. Huge. You stay right there,
definitely
folks.
The spread I would be choosing right now would be the one that expires at 415.
Yep.
If I'm going to go short, the 400 wide tick spread, and then we're looking at 1290 to 1330.
I just hit it. Okay, we got two of them on. You stay right there. Daryl Martin, Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling, prowling out here with us, folks. Dow's up 58.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her Small Cap Roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now. With the launch of Tiger TV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you gain access to each host charts and computer screen as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, Dave White, Larry Pesavento, or Victor Jones, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV yet, then visit TFNN.com today to see what you're missing.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investment strategy. You're always looking for the next trading opportunity to magnify your perspective. Direction Shares connects sophisticated traders with a powerful array of ETFs from a wide range of asset classes. The markets may go up and down, and you want tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
It's that time of year again, and the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway is back. Every day in June, Monday through Friday, we'll be giving away a Great Panther Silver 1-ounce silver bar, and all you have to do to enter is visit the front page of TFNN.com and fill out your entry. Great Panther Silver and TFNN wishing you a great start to the summer. Sign up today to have a chance to win a 1-ounce silver bar during the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway the whole month of June at TFNN.com.
Stock market corrections are the number one reason that a buy and hold investment strategy produces the poorest results, and I have 73 years of data that proves it. Now, the good thing about economic difficult times is that the worst economy can produce the best rewards in the shortest period of time. In fact, during the last 130 years, 61% of that time period has been spent in recession. And if you're one of the 70% of American households relying on their 401ks and IRAs for retirement, you need the single strategy that is bulletproof against the turmoil of our stock markets. Go to the homepage at TFNN.com. Under Breaking News, click on Success is a Numbers Game to receive this must-have free report. This bulletproof strategy may be days away from giving the next signal. Don't neglect your retirement, and don't neglect this signal. If you're even a little bit interested in accumulating wealth, providing a better life for you and your family, then go to TFNN.com to order your free copy of Success is a Numbers Game today. Implement the disciplines contained in this report, and success will be yours for the taking.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Darryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, we get the Dow Industrials up 46, Nasdaq's up 12, S&Ps are up 7. We get gold up $8.70. Copper is up 2.5 pennies. And you know what, folks? Bottom line, the bonds are screaming once again.
Absolutely.
They're screaming, baby.
Really, they really are. I mean, the pullback on the 20-year did a 0.382 retracement. And then this morning, you had, the market up, you had the bonds up.
Yep.
And the bonds are saying they want higher price.
I want higher price.
A lot higher price too.
Listen,
yeah.
I'm getting $1.60 hats and $8.25 shirts. Darryl, the $8.25. So my take is the bonds want to go to $1.60, but the $8.25 is a number that I have that I think the market wants to go to. Now I've had that number for quite a while, S&P number. But
you know what? I guarantee eventually you're going to be right.
You're a wise guy, man.
I think you set your target way too high, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Well, listen, we'll see where that shakes and bakes. There's no doubt about it.
No, I think you're right. I think it's definitely going down. That trade you were looking at last.
I'm sorry?
You want to pull that up? We can go over that and sort of make it a little more understandable for the radio listeners right now that haven't been able to see the screens and everything.
Yes.
And what we were looking at on there last was the U.S. 500. You're talking about going short on the S&P E-minis.
Yes.
And what we had was the box spread. Okay? So
Right.
a quick summary, and then I'll go back in and explain the spread is right now, if you put the trade on, you're looking at about a $50 risk to make $350 reward per spread.
Okay.
Potential reward. And so if we go in and look at that box spread there, it's 1330 is the ceiling. Okay, so when you think about a box spread, literally picture a box in your mind, all right? And so the left side is where you get in. The right side is either where you get out or when it expires. So today it expires at the market close at 4:15 Eastern. And then you have the top and the bottom of your box.
Right.
So the top of your box is 1330, and the bottom of your box is 1290. All right?
Yes.
So if you get in the spread, let's say like right now 1325, let's see, like basically let's say 0.5, okay?
Yeah.
Then what you're looking at, or if you just say 1325 to make it easy, then you're looking at 5 points from the top. So if I sell at 1325, and we can say my stop loss, you can say it's 1330. That's the ceiling. That's your stop loss.
Right.
Okay. So it's a 5-point risk. So if you're doing, if we wanted to put it in S&P terms, it'd be like basically it's $50 or $250, for 5 points.
That's right. As you're talking, I filled up the box. So what it's saying, folks, is that if I hit the trigger here, $240 maximum loss, maximum profit is $17.60.
Right.
Exactly. So
bang, I hit it. Okay.
So on that trade, you go in, and that's the big thing is maximum loss. And now you can make money all the way down to $12.90. So that'd be a pretty good day, to go ahead and sell at $13.25 and take profit at $12.90 if it falls all the way down there. The big thing is, I was talking about this, with the show that we had, is that's a stop loss, but it's not a stop trade. So let's say you get in, you sell at $13.25, market bounces back up. It just popped back up a couple points since we've been talking, and it goes up to, let's say, $13.35. Well, if you were trading the futures or even just shorting the ETFs or, whatever, and you had your stop up there at $13.30, you'd be out of the trade. With this, you're not out of the trade. You just stopped your loss. So now you can keep trading. You don't have to actually put on any additional risk, and you have time to be right. So you have till the end of the market today for it to finish at or below $13.25, and you'll be profitable.
But now watch this. Yeah, no, I'm with you there. But like when I look at this, right? Because Daryl explained, there's another part of this trade, folks. Okay, because I just gave up 10 points, right? Which is insane, right?
What do you mean you gave up 10 points?
Well, I sold at $13.25, but the S&Ps are $13.35.
Well, the futures are $13.28.
You were looking at the cash.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
great.
Yeah,
you were looking at the cash.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
oh,
13.28.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah,
that's
so it's
nothing.
only a couple points. It's not bad at all.
No, that's nothing, man. No, I'll do that all day long. Right, okay.
If I can give up a couple points of movement to have a infinite stop loss.
Yeah, knowing it's $250. Okay, that's cool, right.
Yeah, and I'm really $50 a spread, $250. That's
that's nothing. That's nothing. I had the wrong number, man. I got it. Okay, cool.
I was like, wow, where'd that one come from?
No, you know what's happening, man. I got it. That's awesome. I got to change my screen. That's what I got to do. You stay right there, folks. Steve Rhodes, Daryl Martin, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, we get the Dow up 54, Nasdaq's up 14. We're going to be right back.
Would you like a personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning? Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to TFNN.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today.
If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now. TFNN has just launched our most exciting sale ever. If you purchase any amount of Tiger Dollars before Sunday, June 24th, you'll receive access to 7 live 90-minute webinars hosted by each of our technicians here at TFNN. Not only do you get a 20 to 30% bonus on your purchase as you normally do with Tiger Dollars, but with this one-of-a-kind offer, you get over $1,000 in added value completely free. Each 90-minute live webinar usually sells for $149, and you get all 7 of them absolutely free. Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Ken Shreve, Dave White, and Kate Stalter, you get all 7 classes completely free. Whether you're an experienced trader or you're completely new to the markets, this sale is perfect for all levels of investors. Don't miss out on our best Tiger Dollar sale ever. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today and purchase your Tiger Dollars before June 24th. Don't wait and risk missing out on this one-of-a-kind offer. Act now. Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when temporary market spikes move against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped, and you have the advantage of keeping your trades open even when the market temporarily spikes against you. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique short-term binary options that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Darryl Mott, and Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us, folks. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform yet, come over to our website at TFNN. You can get up, you can test drive this platform, and get out here and do some of these box spreads, as Darryl says. You know, they say that they're bull spreads, folks, but of course, if you sell them, they're, you know, you're going shot. You can go long shot the whole ball of wax. So.
You got basically the bull-bear spread, and you got the bull-bear spread. You know, I mean, so look at that. You got a box spread. So you got a bull box spread. You got a, then so you go and you go, I got a box spread, and how do I want to trade that? Do I want to buy it? Do I want to sell it? If I want to sell it, it's a bear box spread. If I want to buy it, it's a bull box spread. You know, so it can still be a bull spread. It's just a bull box spread if you buy it.
No, totally. And the real key to understand, folks, is that there's a floor and a ceiling. You know, and it's easier just going out and opening up the platform to understand how that works. That, you know, you do have a floor and a ceiling. And in this market here, of course, that's a beautiful thing. There's no two ways about it. So
you hop on there, you can open up an account, you get, like I said, the free funny money, you can start trading with it. It makes so much more sense once you actually start playing with it. And just throw some demo trades on, and you'll just start seeing how it works.
Yeah, now have you traded, Darryl, have you traded any of the currencies with this?
Yeah, the currencies are excellent to trade over on Nadex.
Okay. Yeah, they're even better. He was showing. Explain the currency, because I saw him trade the currency live at an actual trade when we were there. So explain, because wait to see this, folks. This is really interesting, particularly for people that trade currencies right now.
Well, you go into the currencies, they're going to work the exact same way. They're the boxes with the floor and the ceiling. The thing is, they trade so tight because, they tick in pips. And so they're equal on everything, all right, as far as the pips go. And so you can go in on the currencies and you can just look for, a variety of trades, trying to find, the best trades available. And one of my favorite things to do on the trades is I'll go in and I actually like to hedge with the currencies, okay? But, you can hedge with them or you can just outright trade them. But let's say you're an FX trader. You like to trade spot currency. You can do it with futures, but, let's just, make it simple, spot currency. And you go in there and look at it, and you can go in and, your risk on a trade could literally be on a full lot. I'm looking at one right now on euro dollar, okay? And if I went in and placed this trade on a full lot, my risk would be like $65, okay? And I'd have a little over a $2,200 stop loss.
Okay, which one do you have?
All right, let's check out euro dollar.
Yep.
Let's go down and I want to get you a really good one here. So euro dollar, we're going to look at the one that expires at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And we're going to look at the 1.2370, 1.2620.
Okay, 3 p.m.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking at the short sell side there.
Okay, so I'm going to sell it, right?
All right. So now I could go in and I could just outright sell one of them right now. Okay. And I'd be looking at about a $20 risk and a $225, $230 reward. Okay.
That's right. This is pretty amazing. This is saying I only get a $17 risk and $223 reward.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm selling it.
And it's really close. We're talking about, 8 or 9 pips away from the market. Okay. That's nothing for the euro dollar, especially with what's coming up this weekend.
Right.
Okay? Well, here's what is a really cool, and I know this is a really advanced concept, but you can go in, you can go, maybe I don't want to do, what we're talking about there, because that's one option if you want to short the euro dollar. Okay?
Yep.
The other option is you could actually flip things around a little bit. Okay? And let's just say you wanted to buy the euro dollar so we can stay with the same spread.
Okay.
All right? You could go in and you could buy like a full lot, 100,000 units of currency.
Okay.
Right?
Is one size 100,000?
One lot is equal to 10,000 on the euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar, the ones that are denominated in dollars.
Okay.
Those are equal to one mini lot, so 10,000 units of currency.
Okay, so that's $233. Oh, I'm just doing the opposite. It's just the exact same number.
Yeah. And so now you could go in and let's just, like I said, say you wanted to buy the euro dollar.
Okay,
you want to buy the euro dollar and you, so say buy 100,000 units of currency.
Yeah.
On, say, your FX. Now, I'm not saying buy the spread, okay? I'm saying buy the spot.
Okay.
All right? And then you could sell the spread. And this is where Natick gets really, really powerful. Okay? If I do that, if I buy the currency, just like, I know you have a lot of listeners right now, they're traders, they trade currency.
Yes.
So nothing different than what they're doing right now. I buy the currency, but then I sell the spread.
Buy the currency, sell the spread.
Yep. The magic of the spread when you sell it is it can't lose money above the ceiling, right?
Right.
So if I sell it, I can't lose money above the ceiling. And right now my risk on that entire trade would be, like I said, $65, okay? Which is the difference between where I sell the spread and I buy the currency. Which makes sense. Where you sell and where you buy, that's your risk.
That's right.
Okay? So, but here, here's where the magic comes in. The spread stops losing at 26.20.
Okay.
And the euro dollar keeps making money. Okay? So no matter how far up the euro dollar goes, I have an uncapped, I call this an open box, okay? I have an uncapped profit potential. This is the same thing as like a married put on a stock, okay? And now, if the euro dollar falls, the box spread is going to make for me basically pip for pip all the way down to 23.70. So it could move against me about 230 pips, okay?
Yes.
And I'd only lose $65.
Right.
On a full 100,000 lot contract. You can go in, you can trade very, very powerfully on this. You can go in with bigger position sizes, but have limited risk and have huge stop losses, have time to be right, but literally uncap your profit potential.
And folks, when Darryl says huge stop losses, what he's And, this happened at the...
Not huge risk, yeah.
Yeah, this happened at the workshop. See, when you were saying that, I says, hold it, that's not the stop loss.
That's right.
That's what it is. The stop loss is very small, folks. Where the market can go against you is absolutely phenomenal. Now, we're getting a lot of questions in the den about who is the counterparty. And the counterparty, folks, is the actual trade on the other side. It could be you, it could be me. There's no such thing. Everybody has to put up all the money. And so that's what's really cool about this whole deal also.
Exactly. It's any other trader. There could be a market maker on the other side.
Right.
So the big thing is, and here's really important, because I know where that question comes from, especially me being a Forex trader as well, is the counterparty Nadex. So, no, the actual counterparty, Nadex is the exchange. The market maker has a contract with the exchange. But the big thing is that you are anonymous, okay, to the counterparty. They don't know if you're entering, exiting, winning, or losing. So they're not like, oh, hey, here's your 5-tick stop loss. I'm going to go ahead and hit you, that type thing.
Right.
Because they don't know if you're winning or losing. They don't know what's going on in your position. So you're anonymous, just like trading on the CME, where you're anonymous to the other side of the trade.
Yes, which is huge.
And basically, people are like, well, how do they lay off that kind of risk? I mean, you're risking $30, and, that's a question I get all the time. And, they're risking $230 if they're on the other side. Well, they may be doing all sorts of different things. They may be doing like what we're doing right here.
Yeah, well, they can be going... what happens, folks, is that even if it's a 2-point spread, they can go delta neutral that second, period. And the trade's done.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter where it goes to that point.
That's right.
So they go delta neutral. They can lay off their risk. They're doing millions of contracts a day all across the world. They can lay the risk off. That's what a market maker does. They lay the risk off.
Right,
so
exactly.
You don't have to worry about them. The big thing you want to know is that you're anonymous, and that's the big benefit if you're trading on Nadex. Whether you're trading the binaries, whether you're trading the spreads, you're trading on an exchange, you're anonymous to the counterparty.
Yeah, which is huge. And the bottom line is you don't even have to go through a broker, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean,
no commissions, just exchange fees.
Yeah, right. No doubt about it. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And listen, folks, if you haven't signed up yet for the Great Panther Silver giveaway, well, you know what? Every single trading day in June, we're giving away 1 ounce of Great Panther Silver. So come over to TFNN, sign up. As you're over there, Steve has an outstanding
free report.
Yeah,
free report, folks. And I want to really say thank you to everybody that has so far ordered that.
You get over 1,000 yet?
We're getting real close to that number.
Okay, come on, we're going to push it over 1,000,
absolutely.
folks.
And look, folks, this is a report. This is good for everybody. But most importantly, this report here helps you to determine how to manage your long-term funds. So, your retirement funds. So you want to be able to do that. Go over to the homepage of TFNN.com, click on that, and you'll double opt-in. You'll get that free report. So
1 second. I'm going to get you over 1,000 right now.
Okay.
Let's find it first. 1 second. Let's see where we're at. We're going to get this over 1,000, folks, right now. Let's see where he's at.
We'll do it over the weekend for sure.
Totally. Oh, that's the wrong one I hit. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Special report. Here it is right here.
And great feedback and that we've had from it. So
this is huge.
Yeah, it's been good.
Look how far I have to go down. Hey, whoa, come on, baby, come on. Yeah. Where is it? Look at this. Man, you might be over 1,000 already.
I love it. I don't think we're there yet.
Oh, okay. You need a few more. It's not that bad. You need a few more.
I know.
And as you're over there, folks, don't forget about the Tiger Dollar deal. This is it. It's this week and next week. So if you have any subscriptions right now at TFNN, you're looking to get any in the future. The way the Tiger Dollar deal works is that you buy 500, we give you 600 to spend. You buy 800, we give you 1,000. You buy 1150, we give you 1,500. There's no expiration date. They're totally transferable. What you get with that, and this is the huge bonus, is that you're going to get 7 workshops absolutely free. And normally we get $149 per workshop. The education starts on July 11th and goes all the way through August 22nd. And all that's going to be archived. Well, they're live, but they're also archived on your page for a full 30 days. So
let's check out the volume in the marketplace, or maybe I should say lack of volume.
Yeah, lack of volume. Well, you know what? This afternoon, baby, 482 on the NYSE, which isn't that bad, actually, and 516 on the NASDAQ. I think the shot's going to be the NASDAQ. I think, yesterday the spikes stopped me out, but the bottom line is that if I can get the NASDAQ to be trading under this 2853, this afternoon I think the spike goes, because if we go look at the FTSE right now, the FTSE is lined up just beautiful to go south.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I mean, the lineup is just extraordinary. The DAX is getting there. You have the live on the DAX.
It's up 1 4/10%, so it's up 86 points.
86.
Right,
so it's not. We're not ready. If the DAX can close under 62.21, you got action.
Yeah.
You know, because there's no juice over there. Also,
you can also trade the FTSE and the DAX over at Nadex.
You can.
Yeah.
This is going to be pretty cool, man. What vehicle over there do you like the best, and you've seen the most liquidity in thus far?
Well, I really haven't had problems with liquidity.
Okay.
Because the market maker contract requires that they make a market.
Right.
And so they guarantee you a price at so many contracts. It's on the screen, so you hit the button at that second they're quoting it, you get it. And even if I take all the liquidity, they refill it right away.
Yes.
So I really haven't had an issue with liquidity. But what I can tell you is, the contracts I probably trade the most are Euro-Dollar, and also I'll go into the US 500.
That makes sense. I saw it when you're doing the Euro-Dollar, particularly because the leverage he has. And what will happen, folks, is that I saw a couple targets saying they would love to see a flow chart of how this works. So I know we've given out a lot of numbers. And Daryl's going to have his own program, folks, and he'll have the flow charts out here because I've seen them, and they're dynamic. They're particularly dynamic, showing intraday, what would happen if you were in the futures market or the ETF market versus the Nadex market. And it really, what it has to do with more than anything is money management.
Right.
Because the reality, the only way you lose in the market is, you get 9 winning trades, 1 bad one, you don't get out of it, and that's the end of the deal. Let's go to our man Carlos in the Garden Grove. Carlos, what's happening, brother?
Oh, not much. How are you guys?
We're doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Very well, then.
Cool, man.
I'm listening to you guys.
What are we going to look at today?
Okay, I have UYG.
UYG. Let's take a look. This is the Ultra Financial Pro shares. It trades at 200% the daily performance of the Dow Jones Financial Index. Okay, so this is the bull position.
Actually, I would like to short it. As you remember, I was short the FAS.
Yes.
I took profits on that one.
Yes.
And I've been waiting for a short position again on the financials. Okay.
So this one here, what you'd really like to see, you really want to see it try to, we hit the 52.73 today. What you'd really like to see it do is tap that 53.12. And
53.12.
Yeah, the reason being is that when you get this close to these highs, it's like,
Well, and you had volume yesterday in it. So the actual, opening on Monday on June 11th had a little over 1 million shares, and you came into it yesterday with almost 1.2 million shares.
Right.
So you're still inside that bar, and what Tom was saying, you want to see it get up over 53.12 and close back underneath it.
Okay.
What happens, Carlos, on a test like that is that when you get that close, it still hasn't talked. You know what I mean? And just as Steve explained, you're really pushing into that with volume. So it's like, get up there. Do it today. It'd be great if it did it today and failed.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And as far as Nadex, is there a way to short financials in an easier way?
It wouldn't be the sectors just yet, but what you would have is the actual indices.
Now, can I hold for the
hold right there. Hold right there. We got Carlos from Garden Grove. We got Daryl from Dallas, Steve, and Tom from Florida.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the Forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll
you'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try patterns, profits, and peace of mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's patterns, profits, and peace of mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to tfnn.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Daryl Mott, and Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Don't forget, folks, coming up next, we're going from beautiful Clearwater, Florida, up to Newton, Massachusetts. Basil Chapman's going to be growling and prowling with you. Then back here, Nico DeHaan's going to keep you healthy, 12 to 1. Then we're going to California, Ken Shreve, 3 to 4, and then back here, 4 to 6. And we're talking with Carlos from Garden Grove, and let's see, it's, I guess, well, hey, Carlos, what time do you get up in the morning out there?
Actually, I work third shift, so I actually go to bed around 9 o'clock a.m.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So that's got to be pretty cool, right? Because you go to bed at 9. So what time do you get up, like 2 or 3 in the afternoon?
Actually, I get up exactly at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock,
I start working at 6:30.
Okay, cool. So that's... And how long have you been working that third shift?
For about 10, 12 years.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that a number of
Yeah, I
times.
got a lot of gray hair for that.
Oh, yeah? Well, hey, listen, at least you have hair. I got a lot of gray hair, too. I've had gray hair since I've been 28.
I was I asked you about the another way to use Nadex.
Yes.
Actually shorting. But before anything goes over that, whenever you have a chance, you and Steve. This time I didn't forget his name because I always do.
Oh, Steve?
Yeah.
Yes, Steve. I want you please to tell me at what point of your life you knew you made it for trading. You know, the moment you said, you know what, this is what I'm already on the other side.
Oh, this is a great question. This is what ends up happening. Oh yeah, folks, this is going to be just. What happens is this. I've already thought I've made it at least a dozen times. So what happens is this. Watch what happens, okay? What happens is that you have these wicked streaks, okay? Say, oh, thank God I finally made it, okay? And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 you get hit and you lose money. And you say, oh, man, hold it. And you go back at it again, okay? So this is what the key is. And this is, and I've told the story many times. When I finally figured out how I can get money out of it, what happened, that goes back to, I think, 96. And what it was is that when you're on those streaks, what you absolutely have to do, okay, is that you have to take the bread out, right, and go get whatever you want for yourself or your family, okay? And then you start again. Because, see, if once you do it, you should be able to do it again.
Absolutely. That's
And
what
that
success is all about.
So
Redoing the formula.
what ends up happening, so let's picture, when I look at me now, where we are, okay, my children had great educations. We got what we want, you know what I'm saying? But it's because every time that big King Kong complex, as we say, comes in, and you hit the market, boom, 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 you take the bread and you start again. And I'm really good at that. I will trade anything, okay? But what does happen is that every 100 grand, 200 grand, I whip it out of there and then I go do something that I want to do with it, period. And it, whether it's me and Angie taking off, whether it's buying boats, whatever it is, you have to do it. Because mathematically it's absolutely impossible to keep doubling up.
That's right.
It just is. So that's the good news and the bad news. It really is.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. And whenever, I know the time is tight right now, but whenever you can, Steve, please go over because
I'll do it.
I want to know.
I'll do it. We'll do it on Monday.
Because I have done so many things, great things, thanks to since I used to call it Traders for Breakfast when I was trying to learn the way it was called.
Yes.
Breakfast with Traders.
Yeah.
And I call it the opposite all the time.
Okay.
And I did good things, but I have done really, really not good things.
That's the life of a trader, man.
I love it.
Hey, Daryl, thank you so much, man. You have a great one, safe one. We look forward to talking to you, brother.
Have a great
weekend. I'll talk to you next week.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one, folks. You stay right there. Bowser's coming right up.
That's right.